Have you ever noticed that signs are everywhere? And I mean everywhere. Signs are so important though, because usually they're trying to tell us something. It's important that we pay attention to signs so we know what they're trying to tell us. Sometimes signs even tell us where things are, and that can be important too. Let's play a little game. I'm going to show you a sign, and I'm not going to give you much time, so you have to be quick. I want you to think about it. Do you know what the sign is saying? Do you know what the sign is telling you? Think quick, because I'm going to tell you after a little bit. If you're not sure what the sign is saying, I want you to look at the words and the pictures and do your best to try to guess what you think it means. Are you ready? This is a stop sign. A stop sign means to stop. You will most likely see a stop sign when you are in the car. The stop sign tells drivers that they need to stop driving their car. Sometimes this happens so that other cars can pass by. Thumbs up. Have you ever seen a stop sign before? I know I have. This sign shows a space or area that is available to someone who is handicapped. When you see the handicap sign, you should only use the area if you or someone who is with you has a handicap. You don't want to use a handicapped space if you don't need it. It is better to leave them available for the people who really are in need. This is the sign you would see at a crosswalk. A crosswalk is a place where it's safe for people to walk across the street. If you're out walking, it is safe to look for a sign like this so you know where the safe places are for you and your family to cross at. It's also important if you're in the car to pay very close attention when you see a crosswalk sign. When you see a crosswalk sign, what do you think might happen if you're in the car? Good thinking. At a crosswalk, other people might be trying to cross the street, and it's very important that we pay attention to the sign and look around to see if any people are there. I bet you've seen this sign before. It's a walk or don't walk sign. If we get to a crosswalk, it tells us when we can walk or when we shouldn't walk because it's not safe anymore. The light with the person walking tells us that it is safe to cross the street. But let me tell you something, you still need to look both ways because sometimes cars might not see the crosswalk. The red sign with the hand on it tells us that it is not safe to cross the street anymore. When you see the red hand or a red word that says don't walk, you should stop before you cross the street. We know that the white light with the person walking tells us that it's safe to walk, and the red light with the hand or the words that say don't walk tells us that it's not safe anymore and we should wait until the person walking turns on again. These two signs tell you where something is. Can you look at these signs and try to guess what they might be telling us? Oh, you're right. If you look at the airplane on the picture, that gives us a pretty good guess that it would give us directions to the airport. Good thinking. What about this sign with the letter H on it? What do you think that is telling us? Oh, good thinking, good guesses. The sign with the letter H on it tells us that there is a hospital nearby. The word hospital starts with the letter H, and that's why there's a letter H on the sign. This is a speed limit sign. The speed limit sign can be seen if you are in a car riding with someone who is driving. The speed limit sign has a special number on it, and that number tells drivers how fast they can drive. It's very, very important that drivers follow this sign and follow the rules that tell them how fast they can go. If drivers go too fast, it could create a dangerous situation for them and for other drivers. This is an exit sign. I love exit signs because they're very helpful in case of an emergency. If you look around your room right now, your classroom or your community room, you might see an exit sign. Exit signs are usually lit up just in case the power goes out or it's hard to see. The exit sign would still be lit up so people can know how to get out of a building. I love exit signs because they can keep us safe. If you ever get in a dangerous situation and you need to get out of a building, you can look for the exit sign and follow it until you get outside. Signs are everywhere, and like we learned now, they're very important to understand and pay attention to. The next time you see a sign, I don't want you to just look right over it. I want you to really look at it and make sure you understand what it's trying to say. If you're not sure, you can always ask a grown-up and they should be able to tell you just what that sign means.